Race number 1, top of the stretch, has Cover Lady, Nikki Gas, Yankee Paradise, Live It Up, Hardy Blue, Island LeBaron, Bayou Angus, The Phantom Ship, and Canico Victory. They're off and pacing off the gate quickly is Nikki Gas, looking for the lead. Live It Up drives up on the outside second as they race into the first turn. Up on the limb is Yankee Paradise third. On the inside and getting away fourth is Cover Lady. Canico Victory has 5. Racing from 6 in the early going is Hardy Blue. Holding down the 7th spot is the Phantom Ship. Island LeBaron races from 8, and Bayou Angus is 9th and trailing. They continue past the opening quarter. On top and dictating the pace, Nikki Gas by 1 length. Live It Up sitting in the pocket. Next in line, Yankee Paradise is third. Tied up is Cover Lady racing in 4. Canico Victory takes a look at a 5. Hardy Blue still racing 6. The Phantom Ship, and moving to the outside in 8 is Island LeBaron, lagging behind Bayou Angus. They were by the opening quarter in 30 and 3/5 seconds. They move off the top turn and approach the halfway point. Nikki Gas continuing to chart the path by 1. Yankee Paradise coming first stop second. Locked in the pocket, racing third is Live It Up. Second over, Hardy Blue in 4. 5th out the rail, locked in is Cover Lady. Island LeBaron third over in 6th. Canico Victory 7. The Phantom Ship 8. And well back and trailing is Bayou Angus. They were past the halfway point in 1:03 and 4/5 seconds. Down the backside, final time, Nikki Gas a length and a half. Live It Up second, outside third. Yankee Paradise, Hardy Blue 4th. Cover Lady at the rail, hemmed in, racing in 5. They now check in out the 3/4. Nikki Gas opening to 2 lengths. Live It Up is still racing second. Hardy Blue sweeping up 3 wide. Third, Cover Lady is locked in 4th. Yankee Paradise 5th. Island LeBaron 3 wide from 6th. They're midway through the final turn. 1:35 was the 3/4. It's still Nikki Gas a length and a half. Live It Up in pursuit second. On the outside, Hardy Blue is third. Cover Lady down inside, still lacking room, racing 4th. They straighten out for the payoff, led home by Nikki Gas, with Live It Up racing second. On the inside, third is Cover Lady, but it will be Nikki Gas to win it. Live It Up will finish second. Cover Lady is third. To Nikki Gas, a 7-year-old son of Kawartha skipper, by Jocelyn Mofford, Leroy Mofford driving. The mile in 2:07. Race 2, top of the stretch. Barnabas here, Barely a Breeze, Hats Off Heartwood, Turnip Joe Ranger, and Moonwatch. They're off and pacing. Barnabas here on the inside is away looking for the early lead. Hats Off Heartwood up on the outside is second. Taking a seat is Barely a Breeze in 3. Turning Joe Ranger away 4th. And 5th and treading into the backstretch is Moonwatch. They continue on to the opening quarter. Hats Off Heartwood on top, leads it by 2 lengths. Barnabas here giving chase second. Barely a Breeze at the rail is pacing third. Turning Joe Ranger is 4th. And 5th and treading is Moonwatch. Single file as they make their way past the opening quarter. Hats Off Heartwood is off stride up front. Inheriting the lead is Barnabas here on the inside, and now sitting second as they continue by the 3/8 is Barely a Breeze inside and racing third. Turning Joe Ranger, Moonwatch to the outside 4th, and trailing the field is Hats Off Heartwood. They were by the quarter in 30 and 4/5 seconds. They move off the top turn and approach the half. On top, it's Barnabas here showing the way. Moonwatch now moving up to attack on the outside second. At the rail and racing third as they continue into the turn is Barely a Breeze. Hats Off Heartwood up on the outside is 4th. Turning Joe Ranger is sitting 5th at the back. 1:03 and 2 was the half. They make their way onto the backside. Final time. Barnabas here still there. 3 parts of a length. Moonwatch on the outside is giving chase second. Barely a Breeze getting a good journey in the inside, racing third. On the limb and pacing in 4 is Hats Off Heartwood. And Turning Joe Ranger is 5th and trailing. They check in now at the 3/4. Barnabas here, still the leader, 3/4 of a length. Moonwatch on the outside, second. Barely a Breeze on the inside, third. Hats Off Heartwood covered up on the limb, racing 4th, and Turning Joe Ranger. They move on past the 7/8. It's still Barnabas here. Barely a Breeze stepping out of the pocket to challenge. They move off the top turn and through the lane for the final time, led home by Barnabas here. On the outside in pursuit is Barely a Breeze down inside. Turning Joe Ranger is third, but they will not catch Barnabas here. Second is Barely a Breeze, and Turning Joe Ranger is third. The second race winner, number 1 Barnabas here, a 10-year-old by Freedom Fella. Stan Johnson, trained and driven by Ivan Jameson. The mile in 2:04. In this evening's fifth race, number 5 Peter Blood will be driven by Donnie Ellis. Race 5, number 5 Peter Blood, the driver Donnie Ellis. Race 3, Ben Bolt, Oldham Boomer, Lance's Lad, Able Flyer, Major Governor, Butt Kenny Wynn, and Sismondale. They're off and pacing. Oldham Boomer off the gate looking for the lead. Sonoma Benbolt driving out after the rail. Up on the outside. Wide rate. Flyer, the extreme is Butt Kenny Wynn. He's 4 deep as they head into the backstretch. Butt Kenny extreme out the lead. Able away second. Oldham Boomer on the outside third. Sonoma Benbolt racing fourth. Lance's Lad 5. Racing from 6 Major Governor. And field is Sismondale. Past the opening quarter, they continue on into the turn. Kenny Wynn leading by 2 lengths. Able Flyer giving chase second. Third, Oldham Boomer. Sonoma Benbolt looking to the outside fourth. Upon the lane is Sismondale 5. Then Lance's Lad has Major Governor is 7th and trailing the field. They were past the opening station in 31 1/5 second. Off the top turn as they approach the half. But Kenny tempo leading it by 1. Flyer is moving. Is Sonoma third. Boomer at the rail. Sismondale following cover from 5. 6th, Lance's Lad and Major Governor can see them all as they continue on to the 5/8. They were by the half in 1:04 and 3. But Kenny Wynn is the leader by 1. Able Flyer tied up in the pocket outside, racing third. Sonoma Benbolt. Sismondale with an eye to go 3 wide. And it does as they approach 3/4. But Kenny Wynn on the outside. Sonoma Benbolt 3 wide. Sismondale is now sitting third to the inside fourth. Able Flyer. They check in at 3/4. But Kenny Wynn is still the boss. 3 wide is Sismondale. Second inside Able Flyer. Third Sonoma Benbolt is fourth. Major Governor to the outside in 5. They now check in at the 7/8. 1:37 and 2. The 3/4. But Kenny Wynn by 2.5. Able Flyer is racing second outside. Third is Sismondale. They drive to the payoff, but Kenny Wynn is going to draw off to win it. Able Flyer trying to hang in second, far outside. Major Governor finishing second. It looks like Able Flyer and Major Governor up for third. Riding back, the third race winner, number 7, But Kenny Wynn, a 4-year-old gelding, Bonnetley Blue Chip, Rosalie Gray, trained by Dave Pinckney, Kevin Pinckney driving. Mile, a new race marker, 2:07 and 1/5. Race number 4 of the evening has Poetic Forecast, Pocket Full of Gold, Blue Mineral First, A Little Wonder, Silent Assault, Paris Model, Hustling Abbey, and Percenter Celtic. They're off and pacing out the rail. Poetic Forecast away looking for the lead. Off stride goes Pocket Full of Gold on the far outside. That's Hustling Abbey. Hustling up looking for the lead. They head by the opening 8th. Poetic Forecast emerging with the top spot. Hustling Abbey, the outside is second. Blue Mineral first away third. Percenter Celtic is fourth. Away racing in 5 as they continue down the backstretch is A Little Wonder. Taking a look at a 6 Silent Assault. Paris Model has 7 and treading the field after the break leaving is Pocket Full of Gold. Single file past the opening station. On top, it's now Hustling Abbey by a length and a half. Poetic Forecast is racing in the garden spot. Next in line and sitting third as they continue by the 3/8 is Blue Mineral first. The inside Percentage Celtic is sitting fourth. A Little Wonder in the outside in 5. Silent Assault has 6. Paris Model from 7. And Pocket Full of Gold is trailing the field. 30 and 1 the opening quarter. In front of the grandstand as they check in at the halfway point. Hustling Abbey continuing to chart the path. Now stepping out of the pocket is Poetic Forecast. Inside, Blue Monroe first is racing third. Fourth on the outside, A Little Wonder. Presenter Celtic in 5, Silent Assault sixth. In 7, as they move over to the 5/8 is Paris Model, and Pocket Full of Gold is well back. 102 and 2 was the half. They continue on to the backstretch for the final time. On the outside, it's Poetic Forecast. Now sticking a nose in front, Hustling Abbey is racing second. Outside and pacing third is A Little Wonder in the inside and racing fourth. Blue Monroe first, Silent Assault coming 3 wide in 5. Paris Model will follow that move sixth. They race on to the 7/8, 134 and 3, the 3/4. Out there 3 wide is Silent Assault up looking for the lead. Out there 4 deep is Paris Model. As they move off the top turn, Silent Assault, the extreme outside, Paris Model, Poetic Forecast. They drive through the stretch, final time. Silent Assault, Paris Model on the extreme outside. Silent Assault, Paris Model. Silent Assault wins it by half a length. Paris Model second, third Poetic Forecast. The fourth race winner, number 5, Silent Assault, a 4-year-old gelding by Silent Majority. Well, Carl Eisner, trained by Calvin Eisner, catch driven by Robert Laffin. The mile in 2:06 and 2/5. Race number 5 of the evening has GL Bobby, If By Chance, on a Navigator. It's Miller Time, Peter Blood, Flying Romance. Portobello Account, Albert High Hope, and Courageous Lily. They are off and pacing If By Chance off the gate looking for the lead. GL Bobby's out the rail, followed up by Courageous Lily third. Island Navigator up on the limb is fourth. Fifth along the rail, it's Miller Time. Drifting wide into the first turn, If By Chance. They continue into the backstretch. Onto the opening quarter. On the inside and leading the way is GL Bobby. Racing second is Courageous Lily. Out there 3 wide, If By Chance sitting third. On the limb, Island Navigator is fourth. Down at the rail and pacing in 5, it's Miller Time. Away in 6th, Albert's High Hope. Pacing from 7 is Peter Blood. Then Flying Romance and Portobello Account. They were by the opening quarter in 31 and 1/5 second. They check in at the 3/8. GL Bobby showing the way. If By Chance parked out second. Third along the rail is Courageous Lily. Up on the outside, Island Navigator is pacing in 4. Fifth along the rail, it's Miller Time. They move past the halfway point. GL Bobby continuing to show the way. If By Chance, a tough trip on the outside is second. Courageous Lily is sitting in the pocket third. It's Miller Time fourth. Fifth, Island Navigator sixth. And moving on the outside is Peter Blood out the rail and racing in 7 as they continue to the backside for the final time. Albert's High Hope. They approach 3/4. 102 and 2 was the half. GL Bobby continuing on the front end by 1. Courageous Lily is second. If By Chance is dropping back on the outside third. At the rail and racing fourth as they approach 3/4. It's Miller Time. 3 wide. Peter Blood is fifth. 4 deep on the outside. Flying Romance from 6. They race into the turn and on by the 7/8. 134 and 2. The 3/4. Still showing the way. GL Bobby a length and a half. Courageous Lily is second. It's Miller Time third. On the outside, If By Chance fourth. They move off the turn and through the lane for the final time. GL Bobby by 2.5. Courageous Lily second. On the inside third, it's Miller Time. They drive the payoff. They're not going to get to GL Bobby. Finishing second will be Courageous Lily. A battle for the show spot. It looks like it's Miller Time holding on for third. Heading back, the 5th race winner, number 1, GL Bobby, a 6-year-old gelding by Entirely Ready. Wilfred Green, Dave Carey driving. The mile in 2:06. Race number 6 has Kid's Brother, Cobequid Noble, Sicily, Beth Accolade, Platanos, Mac Combo, Island Link, Tamworth Lady, and Dallas Ann. They're off and pacing. Sicily off the gate looking for the early lead. Cobequid Noble drives out second. At the rail is Kid's Brother third. They move into the first turn, heading for the opening eighth, and quickly Sicily takes over. Kid's Brother gets away second. Comical Noble is parked out, racing third. Inside, that's Dallas Ann racing fourth. Next in line and sitting in five as they head down the backstretch, that is Mac Combo. Away in sixth, Beth's Accolade. From seven is Island Link. Racing in eight is Platanos, and Tamworth Lady is ninth and trailing. They move past the opening quarter. Comical Noble now moves on to take the lead away from Sicily. Down at the rail and racing out of three as they move past the 3/8 is Kid's Brother. There goes Sicily back to reclaim the lead. 30-2 was the opening quarter. Comical Noble is now racing second inside and pacing third as they move off the turn. Kid's Brother. Dallas Ann is fourth. Mac Combo in five. Beth's Accolade has six. They move off the turn. In front of the stand as they approach the half. Sicily showing the way by one length. Comical Noble is sitting in the garden spot. Next in line, third, that's Kid's Brother. Fourth is Dallas Ann looking to the outside. Mac Combo in five. Island Link six. Beth's Accolade in seven. Platanos eight. And Tamworth Lady. The half was reached in 1:01 and 3/5 seconds. They move down the backside. Final time, Sicily continuing to show the way by one, with Comical Noble in pursuit second. Third and racing along the rail is Kid's Brother. Dallas Ann looking to the outside in four. They check in at the three-quarters. Sicily right there. Second is Comical Noble. Kid's Brother is still at the rail racing third. Dallas Ann moving to the outside. Fourth, Mac Combo in five. Island Link has six. They head on past the 7/8. Three-quarters in 1:33. Sicily's the one to catch. Comical Noble is racing second. Kid's Brother still there third. Outside fourth, Dallas Ann through the lane for the final time. It's Sicily by two. Comical Noble second. Along the rail and racing third is Kid's Brother. Outside fourth, Island Link, but it will be Sicily to win it second. Comical Noble in the show spot to Island Link. Bringing back the sixth race winner, number 3, Sicily, a 5-year-old mare by BG's Bunny, owned by Steve Morton, trained and driven by Jason McDougall, the mile in 2:04. Race number 7, top of the stretch, has Unfair Advantage, another Springer, 3 A's and a C. Bio Gulliston, Maker First, MD Calcium, No Debtor, Boomel, and Mono's Beacon. They are off and pacing at the rail. Unfair Advantage away looking for the lead. Another Springer on the outside. 3 wide is 3 A's and a C as they race into the first turn. 3 A's and a C grabs the top spot. Outside racing second is MD Calcium at the rail. Unfair Advantage gets away sitting third. Mono's Beacon next in line fourth. Parked out Maker First in 5. Another Springer settling in 6th. On the outside and racing 7 is No Debtor. Bio Gulliston has 8 and Boomel is 9th and trailing. They make their way past the opening quarter and into the turn. Unfair Advantage now sweeping up to take charge, with 3 A's and a C giving way to race second. Outside Maker First gets the parking ticket third. MD Calcium at the rail is locked in fourth. Mono's Beacon stepping to the outside in 5. 6th along the rail is another Springer. No Debtor has 7. Bio Gulliston and Boomel are the trailers. 30-1 was the opening quarter. Off the turn, they approach the half. Unfair Advantage leading the way by 1 length. 3 A's and a C. Second, MD Calcium. Third, Maker First parked out, sitting fourth. 5th and racing along the rail as they dip into the turn is another Springer. They continue on past the 5/8 and down the backstretch. The half in 1:01. Continuing on the front end is Unfair Advantage, a length and a half. 3 A's and a C. Second, 2 lengths. Off and racing third, MD Calcium. Another Springer at the rail is racing in 4. They approach three-quarters. Unfair Advantage by 2. 3 A's and a C. Second, another Springer is moving up on the outside. Now to race third, MD Calcium. Down inside is traveling fourth. They head on past the 7/8. It's still Unfair Advantage by 2. 3 A's and a C is second. Another Springer is gaining ground on the inside, racing third. Off the turn and through the lane they come for the final time. It's Unfair Advantage opening up now to 4 lengths. 3 A's and a C trying to hang in second. Outside another Springer is third. It's all Unfair Advantage. Finishing second, it's close. We'll wait for the photo for plays. Operating back, the 7th race winner, number 1 Unfair Advantage, a 6-year-old black gelding by Dell's Fella. The Ken St. John, trained by Blair Laffin. Robert Laffin with his second win of the evening, the mile in 2:02 3/5. Race number 8, top of the stretch, has Rowdy Colt, Foolish Mark, Robbie's Rhythm, Strike is Rich, Helen's Memory, Kilkerran Jewel, Township Mimi, Precious Ace, and Katero. They are off and pacing. Rowdy Colt off the gate looking for the lead. Up on the outside, Strike is Rich away second. On the inside, Katero is pacing third. Far outside is Ace. They move by the opening 8th. Rowdy Colt with the lead by 1. Parked out. Strike is Rich is second. Inside racing third. That's Katero. On the inside and racing from 4 down the backstretch, Helen's Memory. There goes Precious Ace up on the limb looking for the lead. They head past the opening quarter. On top, Rich by 1. Precious Ace now driving up on the outside looking for the lead. Down inside and traveling third, Rowdy Colt. Katero's next in line 4th. 5th, Helen's Memory. Foolish Mark is racing from 6. Robbie's Rhythm has 7. Kilkerran Jewel 8. And the trailer is Township Mimi 30 and 4. The opening quarter. They continue off the top turn, approaching the halfway point. Precious Ace is the leader by 1 length. Strike is Rich sitting in the garden spot. Rowdy Colt third. Katero up on the outside. First over 4th, giving cover to Helen's Memory 5th. Foolish Mark third over in 6th. They race into the turn on their way to the 5/8. Precious Ace is showing the way by 1 length. On the inside, second. Strike is Rich. Rowdy Colt is pacing third. Up on the outside, 4th, Katero. 3 wide. Foolish Mark is into contention. 5th, Helen's Memory. 6th, Kilkerran Jewel on the outside in 7. The half reached in 1:01 3. They head down the backstretch. Final time. Precious Ace opening up by 3-4 lengths. Moving up on the outside, Foolish Mark in pursuit second. Dropping back third is Strike is Rich up into contention. Kilkerran Jewel is now racing third. They make their way on by the 7/8. 3/4 was reached in 1:32 2. On the outside, that's Foolish Mark now up to engage Precious Ace. Kilkerran Jewel is sitting third. Through the lane, final time. Foolish Mark on the outside. Foolish Mark will get up to win it. Finishing second is Precious Ace, and Kilkerran Jewel gets the show spot. Heading back, the 8th race winner, number 2, Foolish Mark, a 6-year-old gelding by Tyler's Mark. Up Neil Mose, Gary McDonald driving. The mile in 2:03 1/5. Race number 9 of the evening has Traveler, Rennie's Fella, Joe's 6-pack, Classy Win, Reactor Nuclear, Night Orchid, Walk of Life, Harrier, and Landover. They are off and pacing. Rennie's Fella gets the first call. At the rail is Traveler getting away second as they race into the turn. Inside, Landover third, hustling up on the far outside. Walk of Life looks to grab a seat third. Landover's away 4th. 5th on the outside, Joe's 6-pack away 6th. Reactor Nuclear. Classy Win on the outside has 7. Night Orchid in 8. And Harrier is 9th and trailing. Through the backstretch, they head past the opening quarter. Out front, Traveler by 1. Rennie's Fella second. Walk of Life to the outside third. On the inside, racing 4th is Landover. Joe's 6-pack now with cover on the limb is racing on a 4. Classy Win third over on the outside in 5. Now tucking at the rail. Up on the outside, here comes Harrier. They move off the top turn. 30 seconds was the opening quarter. They move in front of the grandstand. Traveler continuing to set the tempo. Leads it by a length and a half. On the outside is Walk of Life now racing second. Rennie's Fella is locked in the garden spot. Up on the outside, Joe's 6-pack following live cover in 4. 5th on the inside. And hemmed in is Landover. Third over, Classy Win from 6. Reactor Nuclear nowhere to go 7. Harrier in 8. And Night Orchid They're by the halfway point in 102, continuing down the backstretch. Traveler continuing on the front end by 1. Walk of Life on the outside. Second locked in. Renee's Fella. Third, Joe Sixpack is well spotted on the outside, racing at a 4. Fifth along the rail as they head past three-quarters is Landover. Classy Win on the outside has 6. They head into the turn. Traveler on the outside within a half a length. Second is Walk of Life. Down inside, Renee's Fella. Third, Joe Sixpack the outside. Fourth, fifth on the limb is Classy Win. An eighth to come as they move off the turn. 1, 3, 3 and 4 the three-quarters. It's still Traveler clinging to the lead. Walk of Life right there second. Joe Sixpack fanning out 3 wide in the passing lane. Renee's Fella. Traveler on the outside. Walk of Life. Joe Sixpack. Traveler holding on to win it. It's close for second between Renee's Fella and on the far outside, Joe Sixpack. Back the 9th race winner, number 1 in your current Traveler, 6-year-old gelding by Direct Scooter over the GLB stable, trained by Robert Took, Danny O'Brien driving. The mile in 2:03 3/5. Race number 10 of the evening, Cocan Willie, Classic Charm, Bill Batter, Granite Gambler, Blitzy Treasure, and PH Terminator. They are off and pacing. Classic Charm away looking for the lead against Cocan Willie as they move into the first turn. Cocan Willie emerging with the top spot. Away racing second is Classic Charm. Bill Batter gets away third. Granite Gambler is fourth. In 5 is Blitzy Treasure, and PH Terminator is 6th and trailing. Seating arrangements complete. Single file as they move through the backstretch for the first time. Cocan Willie will dictate the pace. Leads it by 2 lengths. Classic Charm. He is racing along the rail second. Tied up third, that's Bill Batter. Granite Gambler takes a look at a 4. Blitzy Treasure has 5. And at the back of the field is PH Terminator. Positions go unchanged. Single file past the 3/8, 32 seconds the quarter. Cocan Willie is still the boss at a length and a half. Classic Charm getting a golden trip second. On the inside, racing third, that's Bill Batter. Granite Gambler stays at the rail fourth. Blitzy Treasure fifth, and PH Terminator. Still no change. Past the halfway point, it's Cocan Willie by 2. Classic Charm in pursuit second. Third, Bill Batter. Granite Gambler fourth. There goes PH Terminator to the outside in 5. And Blitzy Treasure is now trailing. A leisurely half, 1:04. They move down the backstretch. Final time. Cocan Willie still leading the way by 2. Classic Charm second. PH Terminator is advancing quickly the outside third. Bill Batter fourth. Blitzy Treasure in 5. And Granite Gambler is now trailing. They check in at the three-quarters. Cocan Willie leading it by half a length. PH Terminator now moving up to attack on the outside. Second, Classic Charm at the rail third. Fourth is Bill Batter. Fifth on the outside, Blitzy Treasure. And Granite Gambler is trailing. They move past the 7/8, 1:34 and 1 3/4. Cocan Willie leads them off the top turn. Classic Charm reclaiming second. PH Terminator is third. Through the lane, final time. Cocan Willie, Classic Charm, Bill Batter now third, but it will be Cocan Willie by 2 lengths. Classic Charm finishing second, and the show spot to Bill Batter. The 10th race winner, number 1, Cocan Willie, a 7-year-old gelding by Quality Blue Chip, owned by Nathaniel Spence. Driven a victory by Kevin Pinkney, the mile in 2:04. Race 11, top of the stretch, has Cherokee Hanover by Onic Trick, Charitz, Dandy Guy, Diamond Almerhurst, Rainbow Coalition, Late Charge, and Naughty Bean. They're off and pacing. Cherokee Hanover off the rail to grab the lead. Bionic Trick gets away second. Late Charge hustling up, looking for a good early spot on the limb third. Away racing at the rail, Naughty Bean is fourth. Charitz comes away in the 5 spot. In 6th is Dandy Guy. Diamond Almerhurst 7. 8th and trailing the field into the backstretch for time 1 is Rainbow Coalition. Single file past the opening quarter. Out front, Cherokee Hanover by a length and a half. Bionic Trick is racing second. Along the rail, Naughty Bean is third. Late Charge has found a seat fourth. There goes Dandy Guy to the outside. First up in 5. Charitz has 6. Diamond Almerhurst following cover on the limb in 7. And 8th and trailing is Rainbow Coalition. They were past the opening quarter in 30 and 4. They continue off the top turn, approaching the half. Cherokee Hanover showing the way. Now moving up on the outside, Dandy Guy is giving chase second. Bionic Trick locked in, racing third. Up on the outside, Diamond Almerhurst following cover in 4. Fifth along the rail as they head for the lower turn is Naughty Bean. They continue on to the backstretch. It's still Cherokee Hanover on the outside. Dandy Guy is second, the half in 1:03 and 3. Moving down the backstretch, final time, Cherokee Hanover. Dandy Guy on the outside. Diamond Almerhurst now sweeping 3 wide on the inside. Bionic Trick looking for room. They head on to the 3/4. Cherokee Hanover is still in charge. Diamond Almerhurst on the outside in pursuit. Second, Bionic Trick looks to get off the rail. Third, inside, Naughty Bean is fourth. Fifth on the outside, and dropping back is Dandy Guy. They head on to the upper turn. Diamond Almerhurst taking over. Bionic Trick up on the limb is now second. Cherokee Hanover third. Naughty Bean racing fourth. Late Charge swinging 3 wide in 5. Off the turn and through the stretch. 1:35 and 1 3/4. They straighten out for the payoff, led home by Diamond Almerhurst. Bionic Trick is taking aim second. Late Charge on the outside, Naughty Bean, but it will be Diamond Almerhurst to win it. Second is Bionic Trick. It looks like Naughty Bean to finish third. Rating back, the 11th race winner, number 5, Diamond Almerhurst, 5-year-old daughter of Ralph Hanover, by Alan Endries, Dave Carey driving. Island 205 and 4/5.